Hey, you know I fuck with the town house. And by the way, my name is Steady. But hey, Smoke, hey,
Smoke. Hey,
shorty want me so bad that she brought me a bag. Cool little 10-piece just to throw in the stash. I'm in the city today, the next week it's a time. The home of players and pimps, you know how to get down. Might hit a side show just to knock me a hoe. Price out to the beach and get a jog at the show. Treat myself to some leans, fried chicken with Mac. Candy yams on the side while I count the stacks. Take a break and relax and then it's back to the paper. Little mama hit me up and said let's dip in a scraper. We top back and we rollin', finna burn up some cookies. Pulling up that E40 while I handle the books. Said the hoe and now we posted at the Oracle Center. Finna watch Golden State tip off with the Wizards. I'm in the skybox, I'm chillin', like my network familiar. Numbers going so crazy, them niggas don't know the feeling. Them niggas don't know the feeling. They wish they did though. Why you posted up broke as fuck in the trap and so we're vibing, counting them stacks. And it's all off the bitch, nigga. You ain't gotta ask, just look at my wrist, nigga. Hey.
Let me break it down. Tippy towel, tippy tay. Wamo the master sensei. I got cash app or the Apple Pay. I'm a point guard, I'ma make a play. Get out the mud, I'ma make a way. I'm on the grind, I don't chase the fame. I keep it clear, these niggas lame. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I just stay in my own lane. You better play with your whole man. You know I had to cop the whole thing. P is for pimpin', passion, precision. What is a P without a vision? I'm in a game to make a difference. I had to learn from my bad decisions. Mama told me, boy, you better listen. Gotta boss up, run up in digits. I got hustlers ambition. You gon' see me on the television. I ain't talking about Fox 5. Shit ain't a game, it's real life. Had to go for a skydive. Make sure the Lord get a high five. P is for pimpin', passion, precision. What is a P without a vision? I'm in the game to make a difference. Cut the shit, get down to business. P is for pimpin', passion, precision. What is a P without a vision? I'm in the game to make a difference. Strive for greatness, I'm on a mission. If you don't work, you don't eat. Wise words from Master P. Kicking shit with my Uncle G. Hustle skills from my Uncle She. Ballin' on him like an athlete. Knock him out like too sweet. Look at that boy, who is he? Man, that shit ain't new to me. A nigga swaggin' with a passion. Gotta love my fashion, it ain't average. Gotta keep it player, gotta keep it mackin'. Now the game, we talking about practice. Cute little shorty, she wanna get active. Nigga, bitch, your wifey status.
Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA. Treetop Radio LA, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Treetop Radio LA, or you can space it out, Treetop Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Treetop Radio. That's Treetop_Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know. Oh, hello. Welcome to TTRLA, the wonderful land of cartoons. Here, we make dreams come true. Anything that you want to do has to be started by you. Today on TTRLA, first episode, we have the Black Elote Man. That's right. the Black Elote Man. For those of my people around the globe looking at this commercial and don't know what an elote is, it's the best goddamn corn you'll ever have in your damn life. I'm going to have my man Black Cormac take it away. Black Cormac, it's on you.
And this is
Elijah and Femi, my helper.
Elijah and his helper Femi. And we're going to learn how to make esquite. Okay, so what do we do first?
We get a cup.
Okay.
Hand me the lighter. Hand me the... Oh. Damn. Grandbaby, why you ain't tell Grandpop that you was starting this? She's such a jokester. But yeah, Grandpop still blows the reefers, you know? I know y'all call this now the czar. I don't even know what the fuck a czar is, but I said, give me that shit that's gonna make me say, So shout out to my boy, you know what I mean, out here in Baltimore. But I wanted to come to y'all, not to make jokes or be funny. I also wanted to come to y'all to give you a little bit of enlightenment. How you move out here in life is ultimately how you're going to walk into your destiny. So if you want to walk with a purpose-filled step, you have to have intention with everything that you do. So if you're out here causing chaos, just know that your purpose is going to be chaos. Tell y'all mothers I said what's up. Radio LA, man. Radio LA, man. My motherfucking boy Free, man. Symbol Free, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Since Symbol Free, we go ahead and crank that, man. Yeah, that, man. Long live 9. Shout out to the house team, man. Shout out to all his friends and his family, man. Protect Simba at all costs. You dig? Yeah. Symbol Free, man. Welcome home. We sucker free out here. You feel me? Yeah, that. Street Top Radio LA, man. You are broadcasting live to the littest podcast in the world, man, on the East Coast, in the DMV. Yeah, I said it, man. I'm your host, Big Homie Smiles. You heard? Big shout out to my hood. Shout out to Capitol Heights 41, man. Long live the following. Long live Dino De Niro, man. A hood hero, man. Shout out to everybody in the Cap, you know, grinding. You feel me? Shout out to CGE, man. Shout out to Money Mike, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Chi Chi, the motivator, man. Shout out to everybody. Long live Mike Butter. We out here doing it on the P level. You feel me? We got a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful show today. We got a wonderful topic today. You feel me? No guest today, but you already know we turning up. Before we get started, I need you to go ahead and take your thumbs. Take your thumbs. Take your thumbs. Everybody raise your thumbs. If you don't have any hands or any fingers, I need you to go ahead and raise them nubs. If you don't even got no wrists, go ahead and lift them elbows. Like, subscribe, and share to my channel, man. The more people I get to subscribe, man, the better chances I have of monetizing. Right now, I'm on a YouTube suspension because I violated some YouTube policies. It was my fault. I hold myself fully accountable, so I will not be posting on YouTube as frequently as I used to until like April 3rd or something. That's when I'm off punishment from YouTube. But shout out to YouTube. They out here changing lives. They soon will be changing my life. You feel me? Also, I need you guys to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Y'all can follow the new page or the backup page, because Instagram hated on me, or somebody hated on me. They deleted the old page. I like doing numbers, but it's okay. It's probably like the 30th page, but it's all good. Any pages they delete, I'm gonna restart it. It's all good. So go ahead and follow my backup page. That's Big Homie _Smiles backup page 41CH. And then you'll see the Avi is the tree with the headphones around it. Go ahead and follow me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel too, Treetop Radio LA. You can go ahead and put that in. I will pop up. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my co-host, Black _Corn _man _LA. He lit out LA. Y'all already know. Y'all know I'm repping. Y'all know I'm repping. You feel me? Hey, Black Corn Man, you feel me? You know we repping with the Black Elote. Slim is let me tell you about my co-host. He's the littest co-host in the world. That's number one. Number two, he is the only Black Corn Man in the United States, maybe even the country. Okay, the whole entire country. He is the littest. Okay, so this is his merch. Y'all make sure y'all go buy his merch. www.blackcornman.com. Y'all support him. He's a strong Black man raising two lovely, wonderful children. Y'all make sure y'all support him. He's a man of many hats. He doesn't just sell merch. He also has a vending machine company. He has an investment company. He also is a father. That's a job within itself. And he's an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all support my man, Black Corn Man LA. This is his Elote gear. You feel me? If you don't know what an Elote is, the best goddamn street corn. Oops, sorry. It's the best street corn you ever gonna have in your life. You feel me? This jacket too flizzy. Shout out to my blue and red fraternity members, man. I ain't a part of the committee, but you feel me? I'm going to support who support me. You feel me? So if I'm out in LA, don't try to check me. Ask me where I'm from, cuz I ain't from nowhere. I'm from Jesus, okay? All right, let me show y'all the back. Back. Look at the 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 back. Okay, you feel me? We support the real around here. And number two, I got so much merch on. So I got a shout out because I'm an ambassador of clothing line. I got to shout out my man. Got to shout out my man, the owner of 4 a.m. You feel me? He made me the owner. You understand? That's my DJ guy. You understand? Big shout out to JCSU. Big shout out to Murphy. You feel me? 4 a.m. It's a like a streetwear brand for skaters, for anybody who is, you know, doing their own thing. It's 4 a.m. It's a cool hat. You feel me? I got another one. Hold up. Bring it back. All right. No freaky shit. I'm sorry. No freaky stuff. All right. Okay, you know. Shout out to my DC, my good DC, man. You feel me? Shout out to my good DC, man. This is their clothing brand, Water Boys. Water Boys, sploosh. You feel me? Shout out to my man, Flirt. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, I said Flirt. Lord have mercy. Shout out to my man, dang, what's my man name? JT. Shout out to my man JT, and shout out to my man Twan. I'm so sorry for that brain fart. Shout out to my man Twan from Northeast Young World. Shout out to my man JT from 1800 Northeast. You feel me? Long live flirt. We still flirting heavy. Sploosh. You feel me? Follow him on Instagram, JT 1800, and follow my man Fly Guy Twan on Instagram at Long Live Flirt. I believe that's his IG handle. All right, you already know I come up with amazing stories. My co-host was like, man, bring the stories back. Bring the stories back. So guess what we doing? We bringing the stories back. You feel me? Before we get into the topic, you understand me? So today's story is called Second Chance. Let me tell you the topic for today, for the episode, and then I'm gonna tell you the story title. Okay. So the topic for today is change. Boom. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Okay. So the story for today is called Second Chance. Now, this story takes place in Baltimore, Maryland. This young gentleman who lost his family, his whole entire family, to a horrible fire that occurred maybe about 6 months prior to him relocating to another state. The gentleman's name is Raymond Jeffries. Raymond came from a wonderful household. He grew up in a 2-parent household. He had a younger brother named Jonathan, and he had a mom and dad named Josephine and Elroy. So when the fire took place, the reason why the house caught on fire was a simple mistake. The little brother was down in the basement lighting paper. You know how little kids do. He lit the paper. He didn't know that his dad had previously been down in the basement trying to recalibrate his lawnmower, and he had accidentally spilled gas. Now, he didn't realize he spilled gas, so he went about his day. Now, that gas was a lot. It actually, his lawnmower ended up having a leak. He didn't even realize it. So the lawnmower was leaking gas and he didn't know. Now, because it was in the summertime and his basement was so hot, when the little boy went down in the basement and playing with the fire, he accidentally lit the paper where the gasoline had actually leaked and dried up. And so when he did that, the whole fire instantly caught in flames. Now, what did I say the dude's name was? Oh, I give y'all the name. The young man's name is Raymond. I think I said his name was Raymond. These are stories I make up too. So, but the story is called Second Chance. But it's his name is Raymond. And Raymond was actually at a basketball game. And so when he got the news, I mean, of course it devastated anybody, you know what I'm saying? And especially with Raymond being in his senior year in high school, going to Poly, which is a very big school out here in Baltimore City. It's a very big, large school where like the elite and the smartest go out here in Baltimore. So he was at a game and at Poly, and he got the news and he broke down, and his life actually, began to go downhill from there. Okay. So moving forward to the following weeks after his parents tragically lost their lives in the fire. So Raymond, he decides that he wants to move to Los Angeles, California. So he goes to LA. He knows nobody. He ended up getting some money from the insurance of his parents, and they left him all the money. So technically in world's eyes, he's well off, but in his eyes, he has nothing. He's poor. Spiritually, mentally, physically, because his family is gone. That was his riches right there. He lost it all. You feel me? And so when he went to LA, with just the money that he had or whatever. And he went there with the intention on, trying to move forward past this tragic, very tragic situation where his whole entire family got burnt up in the house. So he went to LA. He was in basketball, so he decided to transfer to Crenshaw High School out there in South Central Los Angeles, California. And for those of you who are not too familiar with Los Angeles and South Central and Crenshaw, it's a very notable school inside of a fraternity driven. If you know, fraternity driven area. They wear blue a lot. That's the fraternity I'm referring to. And so when you are in that type of environment, you have to kind of adapt. So when Raymond moved from Baltimore to Los Angeles, he knew nobody. He had to transfer himself to high school. Like he really had to like put on his adult shoes, right? So moving a couple months after he got himself acclimated, he purchased a nice little mini condominium in LA. He spent a nice little penny, but he had it due to his parents leaving them the life insurance from their death. So he was doing pretty good as a young man, have his own, is an owner of a condo. So he's doing pretty good for a while. And then all of a sudden, these group of gentlemen, the fraternity members of Blue, they approached my boy at Crenshaw High. Hey, cuz, where you from, cuz? And Raymond like, what you mean? I ain't from nowhere, yo. Why are you coming at me like that, yo? Hey, cuz, who you talking to, cuz? You trying to run it with the set? You trying to run it with the set? Raymond like, what are you talking about, damn it? Run what with the set? What you trying to do something? We can go at it if you try to do something. So boom, they get to squabbling in the hallway. They throwing them joints, but Raymond, they don't know. They don't know Raymond from Baltimore. He done seen all type of craziness. He done been in some type of crazy situations too. So he know how to handle his. And when you from Baltimore, everybody know how to fight. And his parents had put him in boxing when he was young. So he had them hands. This is the city where Gervonta Davis comes from. Tank, big shout out to Tank. So he was already with it. So he up there, he in the hallway squabbling. Whoop, 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 whoop. He dropped a couple of Blue fraternity members. Bing, 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 bing. Everybody in the class, everybody in the school like, oh, he just dropped Big Teeny. He just dropped Big Teeny. Now, Big Teeny, mind you, is the head Blue fraternity member of the high school. So when he dropped him, everybody else just stopped, right? So they like, dang, who is this Raymond dude? You know what I'm saying? So now Raymond and Crenshaw High building the name for himself. He, you know what I'm saying? And everybody like, dang, who is this dude? So because of that, the other OGs of the Blue fraternity, members, they asked them, hey, we want you to be down with us. You feel what I'm saying? We know you're not from LA, you know what I'm saying? But we like how you put that work in. We like how you know what I'm saying, handle Big Teeny. Big Teeny get up, he leaking, wipe his face off, because the culture in LA, once you handle yours in a squabble, everything is everything. No more beef after that. You feel me? So Raymond lost for real, neat and family, didn't really have no one for real that he could connect with. He was like, yeah, I'm with it. So if you don't know, when you join a fraternity, type of situation, you got to get ranked. You got to do some things, right? They put you in a situation to see where your honor is at, to see how loyal you is, to see if you're going to fold, if you're going to turn. So automatically, Raymond, he's 17, mind you, he just moved from Baltimore. His parents got killed in a tragic, terrible fire. Now he in LA trying to be an adult, trying to do things on his own. And he just joined a fraternity group in LA. They Blue, you know what I mean? And they was like, yeah, you down with us. It don't even matter. If you don't want to be down, you down with us because you just whoop our head honcho, Big Teeny. Big Teeny like, yeah, cuz, you with us now. Cook Red. You feel me? No offense to my fraternity members out there. This is just a story, okay? Now, when they already ordained them in, they already put them on the move because 4 other people that day got jumped in, and now they all part of the collective Blue fraternity team, okay? So they like, yeah, Raymond, we need you to bust this move. Now, Raymond, coming from a very good family, but maybe not the best environment where he was from, but he comes from a good family. Now Raymond know right from wrong. He knows what's good and what's bad, what he shouldn't do, what he should do. But Raymond, he couldn't make the decision mentally because he was still lost and messed up about his parents, his parents, not only his parents, but his little brother death too, because everybody got burnt up in the house. Everybody went up in flames. Okay. So he was like, yeah, what's up? What y'all want me to do? They like, cook. I need you to go around Inglewood, and I need you to run down on them homies over there. What they call it? I don't know what the particular name was, but it's an Inglewood. It's a fraternity group. They are red. So these are the red fraternity group members, right? And so, hold on, Wamo. Hey, what it do, Wamo? So what happened was, so when he went out there, all right, so if you're not hip to LA, I'm gonna just break it down to you. It's a lot of sections in Los Angeles, a lot of different fraternity members. So this particular side of Los Angeles of LA that he was going to is Inglewood. It's where the red fraternity members at. Now, what his set wanted him to do was go down there. They wanted him to catch a body for one of the homies that got smoked. One of the homies that got smoked over there on what's that joint called? Over there on Broadway and 52nd. Broadway and 52nd, if you know, you know. You feel me? So he got one of their little homies got killed over there in Broadway and 52nd. So they wanted him to go pull a move. They like, yeah, Raymond, hey, cuz, hey, I'm gonna give you the blip. You gonna go down there. I don't want you to flock nothing. Don't flock it. No flocking. We just want you to go down there, pull up on his set and watch him blip, blip. So they wanted him to go ahead and catch his first body. And when he caught that body, he was going to move up in rank. You feel me? And so he went out there. He had the blicky on him. He was with one of the little homies, the other little homies that got jumped there. And they was on the move. So his little homie from LA, he was like, yeah, we're going to kill him, Mark ass busters. We're going to kill him, Raymond. We're going to kill him. We about to be known throughout the city. You feel me? And so when that happened, they pulled up to the little meeting spot. They seen they target. Raymond like, yeah, I see it. I'm about to get out. I'm about to smoke, cuz. So as Raymond was getting out the car, he pulled the blick out. An old lady walked past him as he pulled the joint out his dip. An old lady walked past him and was like, you think your mother and father gonna want that? And she stepped off. Raymond, pause. You feel me? Raymond, pause. Come on. If you want some moves, if you want that nut shit, you feel me? Sorry for cursing. If you on that nut crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? And the old person walked past you on some real weird shit. I'm sorry, real weird stuff. And she like, would your mother and father approve of that? Raymond was shocked. He was shocked. He was scared. So when he did that, he was like, hey, cuz, I can't even do this. He passed the blick to his little homie. You know, his little homie is a little younger than him, about 2 years younger than Raymond. So Raymond 17, his little homie about 14, 15, 16, about 16. No, about 14, yeah, about 14. And so he was like, yeah, I'm on it, man. You was a buster, nigga. I'm about to tell everybody, you was a buster, Baltimore ass nigga. So he took the blick. He ran down on cuz, but he ain't know homie had his man right there in the cut with him. He didn't even peep him because he's so geek. He's so pressed to catch a body, prove himself to the homies. When he walked up, he pulled the joint out his dip. The dude that he was trying to target, his homie backed him in the head. Little man seen that. Raymond seen that. He seen it. He took off. He went the fuck back to Baltimore and changed his life. He got a second chance. That's the end of that story. Woo! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. That was the story. That was Inglewood family. Shout out to my man. That was a good story. That story was called Second Chance. You never know how God is going to be watching over you. You never know, the type of situations that God is going to remove you from. Raymond got a second chance at life because that could have been him. You feel me? That could have been him. Now think about how so many other Raymonds and little homies that, join in situations or in situations just because they lost. They don't got no guidance. And they end up throwing their life away for what? Just to be with a group? Just to be with a group? Heck no. Nah, that's not real. I'm trying to get these chats up in this joint. Oh, all right. Yeah, that shit was crazy. But now let's get to the story. I want to shout out to everybody that's tapping in with me. If you tapping in from your home or your car, I really appreciate y'all, man. I do stories like this all the time, so my stories are very wild and kind of crazy because it's off the dome, because that's how smart I am. I just make up stories off the dome to kind of correlate with my topic. So let's get into it. My manager just told me, my co-host, is he here? Oh, hey, my manager just pulled up in the Black Coleman Wraith. Okay, he got 2 big fat booty joints with him. Okay, tell him go in the room. I got a bowl full of that. Yeah. Okay, tell him it's a couple joints already rolled up for him. Yeah. Tell him my man gonna park his Wraith in the back. All right. Now before I bring my man on in the back, we're gonna talk about the topic. So today's topic is called change. You feel me? Now the purpose of this episode is to inspire my audience to change and grow. Right? Let me say that again. The purpose of this episode is to inspire my audience to change and grow. When I say change, I don't mean change your personality, your beliefs, or your morals. I mean change that creates elevation in your life. Change can be change from toxic behavior. You know, there's a lot of toxic people out here. They don't want change. They just toxic. Everything they do, they touch toxic motherfucker. So if you want change can be changing from toxic behavior. Change can be from your poor planning skills. Change from complacency. Change from whatever you feel is holding you back. Whatever you feel that's holding you back in order for you to grow and elevate and be a better individual in society. I want my audience to know that everything changes in order to grow. If you're not growing, aka changing, then you remain stagnant. And when you remain stagnant, you're not feeding your development properly. When you don't eat, what happens? I need somebody type in the box. What happens when you don't eat, people? What happens when you don't eat? You what? You starve. And when you starve for too long, what happens after that? What happens after that? Tell me. When you starve for too long, you what? That's right, Zara. You die. Okay, so guess what changes? We're gonna bring it together for you. Okay, I need everybody come a little closer to the TV. Come a little closer. When you starve your body, okay, we're gonna bring it back to the body. When you starve your body for so long, you die, right? So when you have change and you are not changing in order to grow, in order to develop as an individual, you as an individual die. You don't have a physical death, but you die in stagnant. You die in complacency. You die in non-change behavior. You die in the lack of progress, right? Who wants to die in complacency? Who don't want to change? Okay, let me bring my man Black Corn Man to the booth. Hey, I need everybody clap it up. Clap it up. If you don't got no hands, I need you to go ahead and clap your feet. Clap your feet. If you ain't got no feet, I just need you to scream, make some noise for my boy, Black Corn. Let's go.
Make some noise. You die of complacency. I like that.
Yeah.
Your body alive, but your soul dead. What you doing?
What you doing? If you ain't trying to stop, if you ain't trying to feed your body with development, with education, if you're not trying to grow as a person, if you remaining stagnant, you dead out here.
You know that stagnant water be stanky, man. What you doing?
Tell them again, Black Hole Man, stagnant water be what?
Stanky.
Stanky.
That's trash. Like, you trying to make your body trash? You want to transform? What you doing?
Yeah, if you ain't trying to transform, you're going to remain stinky. If you want to be stinky, go ahead, be stinky. But guess what? Me, Black Hole Man, and my audience members, we changing every day.
Nobody no stank around us. Keep the stank from around us.
Say it again.
Keep the stank from around us.
Keep that stank from around us, man. Everybody around me is changing daily. If somebody is able to recognize you as a person the next day, you ain't changing. Each and every day, somebody should recognize something different about you. They should say, ooh, you changing for the better. I love it. I like it. You feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all what the definition of change is, just so y'all can have an understanding, right? So change, by definition, means make someone or something different, alter or modify. I'm gonna give a perfect example, and then we're gonna get into what the 4 seasons of change for people are. And then Black Corn Man, I want you to, give me your opinion. Let me know. We're gonna ping pong this. Now I'm gonna repeat that.
Wait, let's talk about the story. We can't tap in with the story. I like the story today.
Oh yeah, let's tap in with the story, man. Tell me what you think about the story.
Today. What was his name? But I want to say Bernard.
His name is Raymond. It's Raymond.
Raymond. Yeah, Raymond was on the run. That's what happened. He ain't ride, he ain't slide, he ain't pull the blicky. He was on the run. He like, I'm going home. Fuck the condo and all that. I'm out of here. Raymond, you want me to do what? Yo, the fraternity looking for him.
Hey, the fraternity must make all his ass.
He ain't been to Asian yet. What you mean?
Raymond said, "You want me to catch a body?" And then the old lady walked past him. He like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah, Raymond wasn't ready.
Raymond wasn't ready for that life. You feel me? But he got a second chance because he could have been out. He could have been like little homie, got his little wig pushed back. You feel me?
Man, he could have, but if he slide back to the city, he gonna get his wig pushed back.
That's why he left.
LA done for Raymond. Raymond is not welcome around the way.
LA. He got a second chance.
Right, so you slide off out of state. I'm out of here. He ain't shooting nothing. He was gone. That's out.
Raymond said, "I'm out of this joint," but he got a second chance to live though. So although he's a wanted man in LA right now, he living his best life in Boston.
Yeah.
He lived his best life in Baltimore. So let me
gotta be real careful. He can't even get famous in Baltimore right now no more because they looking for Raymond. It's over with.
Raymond low key with it. He low key. He just wanted to.
Yeah, Raymond got a desk job now. That shit done. Finito. He ain't in no gutter street, not on the sidewalk, not on the porch, none of that. He inside. Got the suit and tie on, talking nice and proper.
That's how it be sometimes. Now, let me tell y'all the definition of change again. So change, for those of you who just tapping in, the definition, by definition, change is to make someone or something different, alter or modify. Now, I'm gonna use myself as a perfect example, okay? So when I moved from Los Angeles, California, I moved back home, and back home meaning Maryland, but I'm not from Baltimore. So when I moved from LA, I moved to Baltimore. I'm from PG County, Maryland, which is probably about an hour out. We're really close. The part where I'm at is near DC. So I'm from Capitol Heights, Big 41. Shout out to the hood. You feel me? Shout out 41. All right. So when I moved to Baltimore, right, I was a little stagnant in myself. I was a little complacent with how my life was going. So I wanted to change. My life was so complacent and shit was just like not moving for me. I wanted to change, right? So when I came to Baltimore, I began looking for positions, looking for jobs. I have a background in sales. So, I didn't want to get in car sales. So I didn't want to get back into car sales or whatever the case might have been. So I decided to hop into the leasing game. So I put my application out there. I was interviewed by a phenomenal property manager, and
Wait, what made you not want to get back in the car? I don't know if this is the time to ask this question. I'm just curious. What made you not want to get back into the cars and shit?
Okay, so I didn't want to get back into the car industry was because it was too like cutthroat. And in the beginning, it's like the streets. Being in the car business is being in the streets. And so I was in the car business, aka the streets, for about 6 years, right? And I was making good money. But people kept backdooring me. You know what I'm saying? Like backdooring me with sales, backdooring me just doing wild snake stuff that people do in the streets. They do that same
whole shit. Niggas was on whole shit.
They was on whole shit straight up. So they doing that same bullshit right in the dealership. So when I end up leaving the car industry, and I was like, I'm never getting in because number one, I ain't like politicking either. I didn't know that politicking is actually the way of life.
Yeah, that's everything and anything you want to do. That's why they be saying you got a network, because if you don't know somebody that knows somebody that knows something, you don't know nothing.
I wasn't willing to change, in that era. I was not willing to change. I was not the most nice, I think, employee back in the day. I didn't really speak to people when I worked. My fellow coworkers, I wasn't speaking. It was, I'm here to make money, do my job. I ain't got to speak to none of you niggas.
Yeah, I used to be the same way.
But that's not a way to be. Boom. So fast
and that's
forward.
why I got my own business now. Fuck them people.
Yeah. So boom, fast forward. You know what I'm saying? I found my little wave. I realized that, life, you got to connect with people, and even if you have to, you have to kind of change your ways a little bit. So I end up getting into leasing in 2022. So my manager actually had a phenomenal interview with me, and because of that interview, she hired me, and she actually helped change who I am as a salesperson and as an individual. Not only because she she guided me. She guided me in the right direction professionally on how to be a professional leasing agent. She has been guiding me on how to, kind of modify my lingo and my tonality and the way that I may come across to residents or people in general. She's just helping me as an individual, because I'm like a diamond that needs refining. You feel me? So she's just
we all are. You feel me? We start off as coals and we getting that pressure, getting that right pressure.
You feel me? You need people like this in your life, and I'm just honored that I got a manager that's able to assist me in the growth and development of who I am as a leasing agent. But that's my example. So we have 4 seasons of change that people go through. Okay. So the first season, every second of the day, you should be constantly changing and growing. Someone you met yesterday, again, you shouldn't recognize in the day because you're always changing. So when you are looking at the 4 types of seasons, right? You have 4 types of seasons of change for people. So the first season is when they hurt enough, they have to change.
Oh yeah, that pain gonna bring change for sure.
When you hurt enough, come on, hello, preach up.
Oh, you're not gonna stab me in the back too many times, and I'm gonna sit here. Hold on, something gotta get.
I need change to happen. So when you hurt enough, you have to change, right? So I don't know if anybody out there has experienced pain, death, or whatever the case may be. If that has impacted you enough, you will change your lifestyle. You will change your mindset. You will change the people you surround yourself with. Prime example, and just not to just like put the DMV's news out there or information out there, because we still got to remain as a collective group. But RP to Semi Homie, a young gentleman in DC who is an artist but also in the streets, and he lost his life today. He lost his life today due to chaos and BS of being in the street, of being involved in bullshit, and now his homies and people around him are sick behind it. And also people around him, you got people in our city where I'm from, in DC, Maryland, Virginia, you have people who have large platforms who incite chaos, especially in street beefs. You feel me? You have people who have platforms where I'm from who do not mediate beefs. They just encourage it. They fuel it. They add fire to it, which maybe anybody in any state has, but I feel like the DC being the nation's capital, we should have a little bit more order. So the young gentleman lost his life, due to chaos. And in my opinion, it's because he hadn't hurt enough, right? He hadn't hurt enough to change. When you hurt enough to change, your mindset changes. When you see so much death in the streets, why do you want to still be in the streets? When you see people not doing what they're supposed to do, why do you want to be around those people that doing what they're not supposed to do? If your friends still saying, hey, Black Cormac, hey, Smiles, come over my house. We just gonna watch TV, smoke. If they've been doing that for 10 years, why you still want to hang around them?
Yeah, now we not doing that no more. We didn't change all that.
We changing that. We doing something different. You feel me? We not being stagnant. You understand? And so the second season of change that people go through before change happens is when they see enough, they are inspired to change. So we have a lot of people in our close circles. We have a lot of people that we know personally that have seen so much chaos or have seen people elevate to the high
elevate. That's almost that inspiration, like on some Nipsey shit. So now I done seen another nigga that's exactly from where I'm from do it, oh yeah, I'm inspired. I could do this shit too.
Right. So they seen enough. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna be an owner, like, right? So or they seen enough pain and they seen enough stress where they're like, I'm gonna stop being in the streets. I'm gonna live my life accordingly. I'm just going to change the people that I surround myself with. Then you have the third season of change. People change when they learn enough. They want to change, right? So if you are somebody, I'm going to use people in the streets. If you are in the streets, right? When you learn enough in the streets, what you learn by being in the streets, Black Home Man? What you learn by being in the streets, Black Home Man?
Man, what I learned about being in the streets was that shit was not gonna make me no millionaire. At least me. I ain't saying nobody make $1 million off of it, but not me. The way I was going, I was gonna end up 9 years in jail. I was cool. We not doing no more jail time. We not doing none of that. That shit out. That shit dead. But
so you had to learn
to stay the fuck out the way.
Exactly. So you had to learn all of that through what? Mistakes, right? Yeah. You had to learn that by repeating foolishness, right?
Repeating that shit a couple times too.
Couple 10, 40 times for myself.
Yeah,
okay?
We gotta jump state to state and repeat that mistake real quick. Like, make it work different in a different state.
Stupid. My shit crazy. My mindset be different. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't changing, your mindset stay stuck in stupidity. Yeah. Okay. So you had to learn through mistakes that you had to, you know that getting locked up and having to sit for so long is not the wave. It's not what you want to do, right? So you change. The fourth season that you have is when they receive enough, they're able to change. Now, when you receive, the receive can be love. The receive can be money. The receive can be a position, a higher position than what you're in. The receive can be
opportunity.
The opportunity, you being a owner or involve yourself in entrepreneurship. When you receive enough, you're able to change your mindset. You're able to change your situation. You're able to change your environment. If you are not changing, you not growing, you stagnant, right? So we got a lot of people out here, especially in our generation, they scared to change. I done met some women scared to change. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with people, you know, when you're dealing with relationships, you have certain people in relationships and not just being married, but you just have people who are in relationships. They're not changing. They broke, like they come together broke, and then they end up still being broke. Okay, you got one broke person trying to date another broke person. They come together, they both broke. None of them getting money. They just being more broker. You know what I'm saying? Change or die slowly. That's right.
That insanity shit right there. Doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome and shit. Come on, that shit do not work.
How you saying you ain't got, but you ain't trying to go get? And people putting opportunity out there for you to change your life. You know what I'm saying? And you're not trying to be about change. You feel me? You got a lot of people out here, especially artists. I'm gonna just talk about artists because there's a lot of artists out here who live in dual lives, right? They are merging they merging that street image with who they are as an artist. They're not even separating the two. So now when you get blown up, when you got a little buzz, people don't know who Daquan is from who Daquan Glock with the strap. They think Glock with the strap is Daquan, and Daquan is a totally different person. You feel me?
Yeah, Daquan came to get this money. Glock with the strap gonna give you a little show and shit. We on some different shit in here.
Out. Glock's trying to let that joint ring like it's on Christmas. So you have to be able to separate artists, people out there who's in the industry. You have to be able to separate the two. You have to be able to separate who you are as an individual and who you are as an artist. And if you are an artist, be an artist. You cannot play the streets and play the music. You can't be in the streets and be in the music. I'm gonna say it again. Look closely. You cannot be in the streets and be in music. It don't mix. It won't work. So if you are focused on the industry, if you focused on being a producer, if you focused on being a ghostwriter or whatever, and you still in the streets, your demise will be jail or death, period. Your demise will be jail or death. If you in the streets right now, currently, you watching this podcast, somebody done shot you the link, you tapping in, you like, man, that square don't know what she talking about. Death or jail is where you shall go. And if you happen to slide between the cracks, good for you. It's like a 3% chance of that happening. Death to jail is the end result, right? Before I continue, I just want to play a quick video real quick. This is for Semi, long live Semi. He was from Saratoga in Northeast DC, you know what I'm saying? Long live everybody that's lost and some good people out there. I just want to play his music, you know what I'm saying? And I just want y'all to just listen to my man music. You know, he was a good artist. Of course, his music was about death, about chaos and stuff like that. But he had a good little buzz. He had a good little following. And, you know, it's unfortunate that this young man, life had to get taken, but he put himself in position for it to happen, being in the streets, causing chaos. We can't be out here causing stress and chaos and not expect death or jail to happen, okay? Everybody not gonna live. Death is a guarantee. Death is definitely a guarantee. So let me go ahead and play that. Long live Semi homie, man. Shout out to all his good men, everybody in DC that, you know, follow Semi, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know, the Toga. And I hope that we can just, you know, kind of deter all this chaos and dumb stuff, okay? Let me play. This is Treetop Radio LA. We about to play a little homie, little Semi homie collaborative. I got this from off YouTube.
Niggas that using that case where it ended up getting them jersey numbers. Niggas come out of flowers room. Them merge you niggas be wearing y'all melon. Fuck up the ops, know me cousin Jake. Just got me a sweet ass drop my leg. Say niggas that bitch top notch, she base. You wanna be a vet, you don't need no debate. Jake hopped out on the minute. Line up this shoot, that's real orchestration. I'm trying to law, never showing my rap. She said she don't like how I move, cause I move like I'm fake frame.
But you crazy.
This lockdown battle, the mini was using his feet. Just like the third nigga said, got rocks on my head when the fuck you bitch ass nigga gon' do something. Nigga tell me I be high, and I'm one of them niggas that be on my brick like two shirts. You dirty ass with a switch, he was swim outside every day, he was not trying to find me. Say down the nigga that I'm on to the net. On the man, these niggas ain't no shit but the head of that. One man moves, I really be on that. Standing on 10 niggas, standing on 2. Took a nigga down back, where the fuck was your clothes? I don't know grass, you niggas be hoes. You can ask him.
Long live Semi the homie, man. Good artist, man. I could even see in that little compilation the two individuals, right? Because I'm tapped in, my third eye open. I'm tapped in. In that little compilation pack, I seen the two. I seen who that man was, who his mother gave birth to, and I seen what the streets made. I seen both of them in that compilation, right? Change, people. Change is necessary. I think my co-host back on. Hold up. Change is necessary. Change is necessary. Wouldn't you agree, Black Hole Man? Oh, I think is he still here?
Oh, definitely.
Oh shit. Hold up. No, it's I don't know what's going on, but I can hear you though.
All right. Buggy. We
Hello?
in this bitch. Hello. Hola.
Yeah, we in this bitch. Yeah.
Check mic 1 2.
Hola,
All right,
¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Change is definitely necessary.
So yeah, I could see change is necessary, man. Change is necessary. Change is a must. You gotta change, people. If you're tapping in with me, I need you to know this. If you don't change, you won't grow. And growth is necessary in elevation, right? I want you to not be inside that box of what people put you in. You don't gotta be in the streets your whole life. Don't be like these people out here who say they want change and don't want change and still involving themselves in chaos. Like this blogger. I'm not even gonna mention his name, but if you know, you know. He's from DC. He was in the streets. Now he all of a sudden is a blogger or a YouTuber, but he's still involving himself in chaos on the internet. Still involving himself in chaos. Putting fuel to fires. This is somebody who claims not to be a street person, a YouTuber, but his mind hasn't changed. That individual, if you know, you know. That person's mind has not changed. He number one, if he say he hurt enough, if he has hurt a lot, he don't want to change. If he say that he saw enough and it hasn't inspired him to change his mindset, he don't want to change. If he hasn't learned enough to want to change, he don't want to change. If he haven't received enough love or whatever to change, he don't want to change. It's people like this in this world, especially in my area of DC, Maryland, and Virginia, who fuel chaos, and they try to hide their hand when chaos erupts, right? So if you want to change your mind, change your mindset, change your talk, change the people you surround yourself with, change your thought process, right?
Yeah, that's where it starts, right there. Change your motherfucking thought process.
Gotta change it. You gotta change that thought process. It's very important. Now, before we get out of here, Black Corn Man, you know I got a couple commercials. I got a couple commercials specifically for my men out here, because prostate cancer is real. Okay, I know it's a thing. I know it's a thing for all my men out there. Be like, you know, the big balls, nigga. I got big balls.
Wait, but look, can we talk about what his son is looking beautiful today? Damn.
Let me finish. I know it's a thing. I know. I ain't a man. Sometimes I be saying like, hey, but I ain't a man. But I'm just trying to get shed some light, you know, using my masculine energy to shed some light, because I know my Black brothers especially is scared to go to the doctors, have a random white man grab your balls and tell you to cough. Okay, I'm gonna play this commercial, then Black Corn Man, you tell me what you think about.
All right, we got. You got me dead.
I need to be on United Healthcare for that commercial. That was the bomb ass commercial, girl.
Come on, they need to put you on.
You put me on, and we need to get colonoscopies, fellas. Get a colonoscopy. It's important out here, especially my Black men, man. My dad had prostate cancer too, along with a couple other shit.
Man.
So it's important. It's important that you get your balls checked, fellas. Okay. If you having a little drippage after you pee, it may be a sign that your balls is blocking that urethra. Okay. I know this is a little deep. If you got kids in the room, keep them. They need to hear this. Okay. When little boy who's watching this, when you get older, you may have a little pee dribble. If that happens, go to the doctors. It's going to stop when you start probably get around 30. Okay. All right. Now, Black Corn Man, do you got some other some thoughts and insights? And I want to say shout out to our audience, man. We got a lit ass audience right now. You can't see
they live in here today.
Come on, shout out to the audience, yo.
We popping it.
We popping it, man. You got some feedback for these people, man?
Man, yeah, make the change. Most of the time we know we need to make the change, especially nowadays. It's so much shit to get inspired by. You already know it's so much information out there. You can't not have learned enough to be able to make the change. You just got to make that decision to say, fuck it. Every day I'm going to get up and do something different, because the shit I've been doing ain't fucking work.
Right. Get up and get out and do. Ain't that what Lauryn Hill said? Get up, get out and do something. What song was that? What song? I just put that on Lauryn Hill. Get up, get out and do something. You feel me? You got to get up, get out and do something. You see this right here? This is a local person getting up, getting out and doing something. Now he got a brand, 4 a.m. 4 a.m. You can follow him on Instagram, 4 a.m. USA. My man, Black Corn Man, right there. I told y'all, I'm about the people. I'm for the people. I won't die in the hood. I won't die by a nigga in the hood. Guess what? I'm going to die for the people. I'ma die for the people. Standing
And when I
on
die, I have
business.
life insurance so my kids Gucci and my people's
You
good too.
feel
Life
me?
insurance. That was my favorite part about the story. Them parents had life insurance because you know if he had to live after his parents died with no life insurance, oh, it's a struggle. You would have stayed in Baltimore. You ain't
Right.
never see no sunshine.
Right. He had to change. Look, he had the sun got shine somewhere. You feel me? My man,
Come
Black man. He knew change had to happen. Being in the streets for my man was out here in the streets doing his thing and knew that wasn't going to be a long life for him. But guess what? Guess what he did? He changed his mindset, right? Now he's an entrepreneur. He making money for himself. This is brand. He's
And
the
I like the
first
way you be
Black
saying it. I'm a serial entrepreneur. You feel me? It's a tack on change, bro. I need all that shit. We about to start a new shit tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Gimme, bitch.
Serial entrepreneur, you feel me? This is clothing line. Black Coleman. He the only elote man in the United States of freaking America, okay?
I'm the only black elote man in the whole universe, man. Give me right. Them aliens ain't got corn like me, bitch. Come on.
Nobody going black corn like that, bitch. This is clothing line. Black Coleman, LA. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him. The latest clothing line ever. You feel me?
Yeah, man. And we got more shit coming too. I'm about to get this little designer cracking. We gonna have some more shit coming too. It's the streetwear is going up. Look out for it.
Streetwear going up. Black Coleman, www.blackcoleman.com. Also, shout out to my DC artists, Water Boys, Fly Guy Twan and JT 1800. They out there doing their thug in DC. They staying out the way. They changing their lives for the better. You feel me? So we gonna keep that thing going. Woo!
That's the way to do it. Stay out the way. Get your money. Get your mind right. Get your health together. People, come on.
Get your mind right. Get your health together. You feel me? Nothing is gonna come to you. Nothing gonna be given to you. So if you expecting somebody to hand you something, it ain't gonna happen. All right?
Oh, yeah, that for sure not happen. Ain't nobody giving you shit. If they ain't gave it to you yet, the fuck you they gonna give it to you now for?
They ain't gonna give it to you. You gotta go out there and change. Change is necessary for growth. If you ain't changing, you stagnant. And if you stagnant, I don't want you around me. And I don't want to deal with nobody. And I'm talking to myself now. I don't want to deal with nobody who's not willing to change. I don't want to deal with nobody say, I don't want to do this. I can't do this. This, not what. You
miss me with that shit. Yeah, that shit out. Man, I just be saying that shit. There's some bitches that can't never change, and I can't have that type bitch. It's all right if you ain't got it together, but if you can't never change, bitch, stay your ass over there.
Yeah, stay your ass over there. If you're not trying to grow and develop, if you still got this mindset where it's spend and no money coming in, I can't deal with your bitch.
Yeah, at all. That shit out. If you trying to spend and we ain't got it yet, the fuck.
Everybody be bleeding me. We need to be coming together as a collective, whether we friends, whether it's male, female, I don't care.
Exactly. That's what people got it fucked up. If we having any kind of friendships too, we need to be getting to something, motherfucker. Goddamn.
Something needs to be increasing or developing each and every time we come together as a group. And if it's not,
oh God, I'm done being comfortable in uncomfortable situations. I'm gonna be uncomfortable till I'm ready to be comfortable. Cause fuck that.
I'm gonna be uncomfortable until its comfortability shows itself, and I'm like, okay, cool, I can be comfortable.
Yeah, this I can fuck with right here. Oh, this house on the hills. This I can fuck with. Now we putting our feet up. Wait a blunt. Now tell me let's kick it now. Till then we busy. Head down, we working, bitch.
We working. If you ain't working, I can't even deal with you. Feel me? So if you ain't trying to change,
can't even communicate with you. We're not speaking the same language.
We can't even speak. And change, it has no age limit too. So I want to say this to my older people, my people that's in the 30s and up. Change has no age limit, right? So if you are not mentally willing to change, you will remain who you've been forever. If you're not mentally willing to change, you will remain who you are forever. Age doesn't matter. Change don't have no age. You always have to be willing to grow and develop each and every day. Some people, you're not going to be in the same job position forever, right? Sometimes with the way God works, he put you in a situation for a while, and then he started making shit uncomfortable for you. All type of bullshit start happening. You feel me? That's God's way of saying, hey, your time up right here. Change has to occur.
Time to do something
Don't
different.
get complacent. Don't be safe. Stop playing it safe. Why you playing it safe? Stop playing it safe. Look at me. You in the camera. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Stop playing it safe. You better than that. You deserve better. If some people been out in a position 20, 30 years and hate it, you deserve better for you, for yourself, right? I want to elevate every freaking year. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I've been in a space too long and I'm not growing, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm a biggity bounce.
Yeah, we moving around ASAP.
I'm gonna take everything that I learned that helped me develop into that person where I was like, I hit this glass ceiling in a sense. I hit the glass ceiling. I can't go nowhere else. Then I gotta take my talent somewhere else. You feel me? Like a trade, like my man Russell Westbrook did to the Clippers. He had to take his talents to another basketball team.
He said, I had to go.
You had to go. Sometimes you gotta go. You know what I mean? So I just want y'all to know that change is not bad. Change is good. Don't be scared to change. Don't be nervous to change. Don't be somewhere, whether it's in relationships, whether it's a job where you just feel like this is safe for me because nobody is like, I don't have to do too much more than what I gotta do. You gotta challenge yourself to do, huh? Yeah, because it's easy.
It's easy. Fuck that easy shit.
Fuck that easy shit, man. Don't if you with somebody and they not challenge you to be the better, don't be with them. Okay? If you at work and they not challenge you to be better, leave. Okay? If you work,
if you leave though, make a plan. You feel me? Plan. Failure to plan is a plan. Failure to plan is a plan to fail. Make a plan and then do shimmy around.
Yeah, that's right. Make a plan first. You see, that's why I got a co-host to bring me back in. Make a plan. Make a plan, then leave.
Yeah. Plan to leave that motherfucker.
Right, plan to leave that motherfucker. No, but I just appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate my career, man. I appreciate my manager, man. I appreciate my coworkers. I just appreciate being in a space where I feel like I'm constantly changing and developing and growing. You know what I mean? Because without the proper guidance and the people around me, you know what I'm saying, and like consistency and routine, that is going to make me develop into the person that I need to be. And I just truly appreciate where I'm at in the space that I am. And I just want to shout out my PM, man. Shout out to Czar, man. Shout out to you, man. For you, I swear, my loyalty for life to you. You know what I mean? Because you really helped me develop me as an individual, and I truly, truly, truly appreciate you as a woman and as a person. And I see us being so successful and our endeavors in the future, wherever we go and elevate to. I just truly appreciate you. So thank you so much. Hey, Black Corn Man, tell them people where they can find you at on your website, because I know you don't do Instagram no more, I think.
Yeah, we still got it. If you want to get the socials, they on the website. So go to the website. We paying for that motherfucker, so go to the website. You feel me?
What's the website?
BlackCornMan.com. BlackCornMan.com. Tap in, get your merch, get the socials, get you some catering going, get it all going right there. And if you really want to tap in on some other investment type shit, you can still go there and reach me from there too. We got the vending machines, ATMs. We about to get the little hot dog carts popping for the people. We on everything right now. Yo, they not ready, man. They not ready.
They not ready, nigga. They not ready. Hey, give him a quote, man. If you was to die today, tomorrow, God forbid, man, what's the quote you want the world to remember you by?
All right, it's not so much a quote, but it's a little saying that I recently heard. This guy was like, do you really want to live your whole life without seeing the best version of yourself? What the fuck you thinking? Go hard now. It don't matter how, like you said, change don't got an age, but it's time to start right fucking now.
Right now. I like that. That was nice. I like that. Y'all heard my man. Hey, Black Corn Man, I always appreciate you tapping in with us, man. Hey, before I go though, let me tell y'all my quote. So my quote is, Why buy a hot dog from the hot dog stand when you can own the hot dog stand?
There you go. And we about to buy the hot dogs. We literally went today to see the hot dog stand. We about to buy that motherfucker tomorrow and had a homie on the corner busting the hot dogs down. Bitch, come on. We ain't buying hot dogs. We selling them, bitch. Come on.
Let's go. Won't God do it? Won't God do it? He just talked to me. I said, look, why buy the hot dog from the hot dog stand when you can own the whole motherfucking thing? You feel me? Come on.
That shit.
We owners out here, man. I'm in the process of getting to my ownership level. I'm gonna be there eventually, but change, it has no time limit. So change is something that you do constantly. You feel me? Hey, I need everybody to tap in with me. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, big homie _smiles 41 backup page. Tap in. Make sure y'all tapping with Black Corn Man. I'm gonna play a commercial. See us out. Let me see which commercial I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play this one. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. You know,
Anyway, I appreciate you for having me. I appreciate you doing the show, staying on your grind, and being in your position to change, your mentality to change. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yep.
And I appreciate you even more because I don't even know how God put us in the same space, but he did because he knew you was my long lost brother.
He knew we was gonna get
He had to reunite us, man. So I'm gonna put you in the background. If you got bounce, I understand. All right. All right, you already know that was my dude, Black Corn Man. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody for tapping in, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share to the channel. If you have any suggestions for the show, make sure y'all let me know. I do play commercials, so if you're a business brand artist and you want your commercial or you want something promoted on my page, my fees is low for the time being. You hear me? My fees is low for the time being. My sponsorship for my record label coming soon. You understand? And I'm about to be syndicated. You hear me? So go ahead, tap in with me while I'm low. So if you're an artist, you're a business, you're a brand, you need some type of promotion, holla at me, man. Holla at me in the DMs. You understand? Follow me on Instagram, big homie _smiles backup page 41. It's easy. You're going to find me. Just put in big homie _smiles. You're going to find me. All right. Tap in with me. You feel me? Thank you for everybody tapping in. This is the commercial that I'm going to end with. So yeah, thank y'all. We coming back with it next Wednesday.
Chosen one. And no, everybody is not selected to be a chosen one. Chosen one is a person that's really pretty much selected on this planet to handle certain assignments. Pretty much like help people, you know what I mean? Like help other chosen ones to be healed or just other people that just got lost in the matrix type shit. Like to know that you're a chosen one, like your childhood, 9 out of 10, your childhood was pretty much difficult growing up. May have abandonment issues. Like you feel like you're being overlooked by your family. You never really fit in. You're mad different from your siblings. Like you see things and new things other people didn't. There's always something about you people don't like about you, but it's never a reason why they don't like you. Growing up, you always get hurt by the people you try to help. You're always considered as like you're weird or you're crazy. You like being alone because you feel like you can't relate to people. Bugs and animals vibrated to you. Like even if you're scared of them, like you have this type of energy with them that nobody could like understand. As more you grow and you turn into an adult, you become more quiet. You become isolated. You really don't deal with people much. You learn to love from a distance because you can't play fake. You attract strangers no matter where you go. You always under attack, even if you staying out the way and you trying to do everything right. People always try to feel dim in your light, but always feel to do so. No matter how hard life gets you, you always bounce back through anything. That's how you know you're the chosen one.
Yeah. Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA.